let's cut the crap. We're both freezing. Just say it and we can go downstairs.
Say what?
Say how much you hate that Robin and Barney are getting married.
What? No. I'm happy for them. I encouraged Robin to go after Barney.
I know, because you thought you were okay letting her go, but now that she's really gone, it hurts.
I am happy for them.
Is all you'll let yourself say out loud. Because if you said anything to the contrary, well, that would make you the most awful person on this rooftop. So I'm gonna give you an out.
And how are you gonna do that?
By saying something that is even more awful.
Like what?
Sometimes I wish I wasn't a mom. Sometimes I want to pack a bag and leave in the middle of the night and not come back.
Robin shouldn't be with Barney. She should be with me. You serious?
I don't know. I mean, I love being a mom. I love Marvin so much. But do you remember when I wanted to be an artist? Art was my whole life, and now it's been months since I've even picked up a brush. I spend the whole day taking care of kids at my job, and I come home and it's more of the same. It never lets up. It's just really, really hard, Ted.
Have you talked to Marshall about how you feel?
Have you talked to Robin about how you feel?
Fair enough.
I just think we have to accept our lots in life, and I have to be a mom to a beautiful, wonderful, if slightly constipated little boy, and you have to let Robin and Barney get a band.
Kids, I'll never forget the first time I told your mother I loved her. It was a rainy day in New York. We just had a horrible lunch. The movie we wanted to see was sold out, and I just looked at her and said, I love you. It was a big deal for me. I hadn't said that to a girl since...
I love you, Robin. I'm serious. Do you remember why we broke up in the first place? We asked each other, where do you want to be in 5 years? And our answers were just too different. Well, it's 5 years later, and where are we? Standing on the roof where I kissed you for the first time. I think you know how you feel about me now, and I don't think time's gonna change that. Just tell me. Do you love me?
No.
I'm sorry. We're great as friends. It's just, let's just forget I ever said anything.
Kids, at that point in my life, I'd been hurt quite a few times already.
Today, we're gonna braid friendship bracelets. I fell in love. There's a very simple explanation. This one time I was playing tennis and...
Hey, Mosby, remember when you duked in your pants down by the lake? Unbelievable!
But when I saw that text message and found out Robin was engaged, it was like...
Unbelievable!
No.
times a million.
How do you do this, Ted? How do you sit out here all night on the roof in the cold and still have faith your pumpkin's gonna show up?
Well, I'm pretty drunk. Look, I know that odds are the love of my life isn't gonna magically walk through that door in a pumpkin costume at 2:43 in the morning, but it seems as nice a spot as any to just, you know, sit and wait.
I think for the most part, if you're really honest with yourself about what you want out of life, life gives it to you. Of course, at that moment, all I really wanted was a scotch and soda and a cigar.
You okay?
Nope, you?
Not excessively. You want to talk about it?
Not even a little.
Might make you feel better.
Okay, fine. I'll make you a deal. You go first, and then I'll stick with my thing about not talking about it.
Okay. All my friends from high school, they're here with their wives, their kids. Me, my date for the night is a sticky magazine.
Sounds like high school all over again. Sorry, it was right there.
I used to believe in destiny, you know? I'd go to the bagel place, see a pretty girl in line, reading my favorite novel, whistling the song that's been stuck in my head all week, and I'd think, wow, hey, maybe she's the one. Now I think, I just know that bitch is gonna take the last whole wheat everything bagel.
Just been focused on work.
No. It's more than that. I stopped believing. Not in some depressed, I'm gonna cry during my toast way. Not in a way I even noticed until tonight. It's just every day I think I believe a little less and a little less and a little less, and that sucks. What do I do about that, Schabotsky?
You're Ted Mosby. You start believing again.
In what? Destiny?
Chemistry. If you have chemistry, you only need one other thing.
What's that?
Timing. But timing's a bitch.
Anyway, you guys wouldn't happen to know of any good wedding bands available at the last minute, would you?
Ted, do you believe in destiny?
You really don't know me, do you?
We just had brunch with my ex-roommate.
The bass player?
No, she's not just a bass player. She's a bass player in the best wedding band in the tri-state area. They had a gig lined up for this weekend, but it just fell through this morning. You, my friend, are gonna save that wedding.
Do you know any DJs?
Dude, come on! Let it go, bro. Just let it go.
All right. Well, I guess, guess it's a lucky thing I ran into you guys.
And kids, lucky doesn't even begin to describe it. Because if Robin and Barney had taken my stupid advice and hired a DJ, I never would have met your mother.